Milan trail at this early stage. How will they respond? Plays it over to the other flank. Ricken. Foden. Rodri. Managed to get it away. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Modric. And it's Loftus-Cheek. It's come loose. Milan are experts at this stylish possession-based game.
Well, we're talking tiki-taka, a lot of short, crisp passing, and once the ball is lost, they quickly try to win it back.
Ricken. A heavy challenge. Loose ball, who's going to get there? And here's Modric. That intervention was very necessary. Cuts it out. Manchester scored early, of course, and the score is 1-0. And the counter is on. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Across the field it goes. Ricken. Brings it forward.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Modric. Plays it out to the flank. Foden looks to thread it through. Gets away from his opponent. Got a sight of goal. Has a pop! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
I just hope he won't let the failure to score affect him. With the ability he has, he can reproduce.
They've played it short. Loftus-Cheek, deftly done. That has put a stop to that. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Rodri. Ricken. Done very well to intervene. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Ruben Dias. Ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Tries to switch the play. And he's cut it out. Tries to get it forward quickly. Rodri. Hoists it forward. Loftus-Cheek. Rodri battles to win it back. Modric. They've reached half-time.
And there we are, off they go for half-time. The penalty did indeed come in the first half. There has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with the first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Has a pop! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Ricken. Stones. Ball's out on the left now. What an adventurous run from a defender. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Goes long. He's made sure that that won't get through. Ricken. He came in hard, very hard. What a throw in. Just brushed off the ball there. Stones. Milan are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
He's had that put on a plate. And it's played forward. Pulisic. Stones. Still just a single goal between the sides. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? He gets past his man. He's taking on the lot of them. A chance to play it in. Lovely bit of skill there. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Pulisic. Timely intervention. Well, this... Oh, real danger here. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Crunching tackle. Rodri. Has a hit! Oh, wow! An of the highest order. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Calm, composed, shapes to shoot! It's anyone's ball. And it's hoisted clear. Mateus. Forward it goes. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's through, now is he in? Time to deliver. It's a throw-in. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And it's played forward. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. And once more they can't get through. Hits one! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
And he's there to clear it. Going for goal! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Stones drives it forward and helps available out wide. Gets the better of his man. Big chance! And it's there! And surely that settles it. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Good ball. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Pulisic. Has a goal! And the follow-up! No mistake! Donnarumma reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Decent win via a very competent performance. Without doubt, they were the better side, and the result reflects as much. Your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, if ever there was a good tone setter for a football match, that was it. First minutes, first shot, first goal, and it set them up.
All that remains for me. Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. Well, we are, of course, in Rotterdam, at one of the most recognisable arenas in Europe, one that features extensively both at home and abroad for Feyenoord. It is, of course, De Kuip. A mouth-watering game, this, between two very high-quality sides. A treat for everybody here.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest. And I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity in favour of lots of flair, skill and plenty of tricks and a few goals. I suspect I've probably overstretched my level of greed here.
We have already started here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
There's a lot of movement going on. There's no shortage of options.
So I guess they're looking to play around their opponents as opposed to through them.
Yeah, the style is designed to dominate the ball, and so you dominate your opponents.
And here's Griezmann. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Koke. Griezmann.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Got a sight of goal here. Crosses it in low. Good clearance and very necessary. And it's Griezmann. He's gone for it! Could fall kindly. Not offside that time. Spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Koke. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Longley. Llorente. Put his head on that, but couldn't score.
Oh, what a great leap. He had no right to get to that.
Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Across the field it goes. He's fouled him there. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Llorente plays it out to the flank. Going through. Gets it into the middle. Knocks it away. Play for a throw. Koke. Here it is now, surely! Longley. Longley switches it towards the other side. Well positioned to make that interception. Longley gets his foot in there. And it's Griezmann. And the shot! There it is! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively.
And the first half is done.
And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
And we are already promptly back. Goes to finish! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
A buccaneering run from the defender. Now it's Griezmann. And he should have done better, and he knows it. They've played it short. And here's Koke. There are a few waiting for it. Really good feet. Timely intervention. And he's straight offside. Jimenez. Kings it out wide.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel. Well, we don't need to guess that they expect plenty of ball into the box.
It's quite a crowd scene in the middle now.
Well, it's a situation that requires resilience now and plenty of fighting spirit. It has to be matched.
Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And here's Griezmann. Longley battles to win it back. He's off on a maroon. Tries a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Still a cracking effort. Really looked like a man on a mission the way he went through on goal.
Llorente. Longley with a fine tackle. Jimenez. Jimenez with the crossfield ball. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Griezmann. He's away! And they've been caught out here. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Longley moves it over to the other flank. Llorente. Jimenez. Llorente. Nicely controlled. Great leap! Good delivery. No joy.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Gonzalez. Well played, he saw that coming.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? Llorente. He's got options out wide. Goes for goal! It's in! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! Jim, your thoughts?
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. All square again into the dying minutes. And he has been fouled there. Now this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick, great position.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
Thiago! Decent hit from there.
Look, their supporters must be going barmy about this because there's no sense of purpose in what we're seeing.
Llorente. Thiago. Jimenez. Tries to switch the play. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Cuts it out. Lookman! That's gone a long way up and away. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A very good game of football. No winner, but both sets of fans have got their money's worth. Fine entertainment, and it ends all square. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make it terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. It is quite a scene here in the Monumental, just as you would expect it. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah. And it's mainly because of his frightening pace. He's a huge threat when he's running at defenders, but he's also proved in recent times that he's a top-class finisher. Opposition defences are going to have to be wary about playing a high line because there's nothing this guy relishes more than space to run into, and once he gets there, he's gone.
I think the opposition defence agree too. Shoots! It's bounced out! It's anyone's ball, and they've been caught out here. Plenty waiting in the middle. Going for goal! Van Dijk tries to get it forward quickly. Robertson. Van Dijk. Liverpool still to register a shot on target. It's a loose ball. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Rabiot did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Robertson drives it forward. Loftus-Cheek did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. He's got away. That's a brilliant interception. And that has been clubbed away. The chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. And he's there to clear it. Goes for goal! You can get that clear. Good ball. Mohamed Salah beats the offside trap. Gone out for a throw-in. Oh, good steal, he just read it. If you have just joined us, you'll be glad to know that you haven't missed a goal. Could move up a gear here. Hoists it forward. Rabiot provides an outlet. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Now it's Rabiot. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. And here's Loftus-Cheek. How about a shot? Van Dijk with a fine tackle. Alisson can hoist it clear. Has he picked him out? It's got through and that'll be the final action of the first half.
So now the team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. Been an interesting game up to now, but still goals.
What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. So we're already into the second period. So deadlock still as the second half begins. Gomez. Isak. Robertson. Has a goal! Oh, that is asking for trouble. And it's played forward. Now a chance to break. Rabiot. Rabiot. Played into space out wide. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Van Dijk conjuring up some magic on the right-hand side. And it's got through. Gets into some space. That's the throw. It's come loose. Rabiot trying to get there. That intervention was very necessary. That'll be a throw. Rabiot goes looking. He's made sure that that won't get through. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. So we have a double substitution going on here. Can he deliver? Forward it goes. He's found his man. That's a good ball to find him. Loftus-Cheek opts to play it back. Mohamed Salah! Mohamed Salah! A great save, real class.
Mohamed Salah simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
And it's been taken short. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Yet another dead ball chance. Looking to dink it in. More than happy to take the muscular approach. And help's available out wide. Mohamed Salah. Drill. He's had a shot! Taken with style!
Well, what a sickener that is for the opposition. There really isn't much time to get a goal back now. Talking about drama.
Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but...
And the shot! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Isak showed real composure then. I mean, how often do you see a player do everything right until he gets into the box, only to completely kind of fluff the finish? Not him.
Liverpool have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Has gone out. Gomez. Across the field it goes. He's got options out wide. Goes for goal! More! And they are cruising away.
What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition looked completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
He gets past his man. And that will be the final act. Liverpool enjoy their perfect day. For their victims, it is entirely imperfect. Comprehensive winners of a one-sided contest. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Liverpool can certainly give themselves a pat on the back for a job well done. They have a togetherness that makes them very hard to beat.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. These scenes brought to you from the Stade Louis II, one of the most easily distinguishable grounds in Europe. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Of course, Manuel Neuer. He doesn't just dominate his area, Peter, he seems to control the whole of the defensive third. He's excellent at mopping up any balls that make it through that defensive line. And what's more, he can often turn those interceptions into lethal counter-attacks too.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Hoists it forward. And the counter is on. Van Dijk does well to read it and intercepts. Isak. Kane. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Kane has got himself a free kick. And it's Goretzka. Can't get the better of his opposite number. And it's been taken straight back. Ah, he's given it away. Goretzka drives it forward. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Isak has a hit! In he goes again! And he's done it! First blood drawn. Great reactions in front of goal. He just saw what was on.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
Liverpool take the lead, 1-0.
Well, that's the currency he deals in, and he's come good yet again. Never the one to let you down in these situations.
Oh, well defended. That had to be done. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Liverpool just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
And the shot! Oh, that's a fine save!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Can he find a finish now? It's a brilliant interception. Kimmich. Oh, he's in! Now a chance to break. Robertson goes looking. Brought forward. What does he try from here? And help's available out wide. cuts it out. Goretzka. And that has put paid to that. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And that's been won straight back. What a ball this has turned out to be. And the first half is done.
And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
But if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Munich need to get the balance right.
He's had a goal! It's in! And the second half is off to a flyer!
Munich are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
That has certainly made things interesting. Oh, shooting chance!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Salah into opposition territory. How about a shot? Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance.
Has a goal!
I like the little feint he came up with to produce the effort. Very, very tidy.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Kimmich. Liverpool have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break?
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
Offside that time. Robertson. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Gnabry. Now it's Kane. Van Dijk did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Gnabry. And here's Kane. Gnabry. Chiesa battles to win it back. Gnabry. What a throw in. And it's Kane. Gnabry is onto it and can take it up. Robertson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Gnabry. Kane. Big chance! Goal! And the comeback is complete. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Surprise, surprise. He just keeps on delivering, and listen, we all expect that. This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
He's made sure that that won't get through.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Forward it goes. It's come loose.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. It's a loose ball. Almost there, and the players can feel it. And the finish! It just took too long getting forward.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
That's not going to make it. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again...
Goes for goal! Oh, real danger here. Keeper has beaten it away. Kane breaks on here. Chalobah. And he's there to cut it out. A real chance to break. Goretzka, and it's Kane. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Palmer. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Kane really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's played forward. And now the breakaway. Caicedo. Munich so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Has a hit! He scored! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
Chelsea get themselves into the lead.
Still a fragile lead though, they can't afford to sit on this.
Could move up a gear here. Dashing forward at pace. It's got through and...
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Oh, smart save. James. Just wouldn't be beaten there. Now it's Kane. Gets it. He's had a shot! Oh, taken with style. They are right back in business. There was to be only one outcome.
Yeah, and he knew all along what he wanted to do, and
And he has been fouled there. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. Forward it goes. Kane looks to dink one in. Striding forward, facing goal. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Shot at goal! Oh, the ball's come loose. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And here's Goretzka. Palmer gets it back. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Real chance! He's done very well to get to that.
well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Diving header! Brave effort, total commitment.
A good attempt. The ball was at a lovely height too.
Palmer can't get the better of his opposite number. And now they can launch a counter.
Caicedo.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. What it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. So your views on the first half?
Look, this match promised goals, and it certainly hasn't let us down. It's been really, really entertaining.
It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Surely a chance! Sticks it away! And they get themselves in front! Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Nicely measured pass. Face to face with the keeper. Going for goal! getting better and better. And that really is so impressive.
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up.
That's clear cut, that's a free kick. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
That intervention was very necessary. Goretzka plays it forward. Kane. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. There's some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Guerrero cut out in the nick of time. Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. Munich presented with a golden opportunity here. The ball is on the spot. Here we go. Oh, it's come off the upright. That has drawn gasps of disbelief.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Receives it in a good position. Battles to win it back. And it's Gnabry. Chance to break. Looking to force his way through. Tries to get it clear. And here's Gnabry. Oh, great ball! And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Munich with a perfect chance to get one back. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Oh, he's at shapes to shoot! That's caused a worry or two.
Kane really felt he'd done enough. He's having a momentary visit to the world of disbelief here.
Gets wrestled off the ball. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Gnabry with a definite foul there. Fernandez. Well played, he saw that coming. Tries to get it forward quickly. Guerrero drives it forward. Chelsea are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
And it's Guerrero. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Chelsea are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. It's broken loose. Guerrero. Davis. And he's cut it out. That's the throw. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. James. Well, that had to be more accurate. Tried to play it through.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Hoists it forward. And here's Kane. Timely intervention. Fernandez. Caicedo. He spotted the run and played him through. And it's Gnabry. Guerrero. And here's Gnabry. Caicedo. Now a chance to break. He's left his man. Got a sight of goal here. Pedro Neto. This could fall anywhere. And they've been caught out here. Hits one! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little math. Shoots! Goal! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him. And his response, absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
Munich give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Caicedo, here's the through ball. Palmer! He scores!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
They've got underway here pretty promptly. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Hakimi. That's a decent ball. Gets into some space. Crosses it in low. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Goretzka. Now it's Kane. Now can he finish? And the shot! They've scored! Simplicity itself.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due, and it was a brilliant setup and finish.
Munich take the lead, 1-0.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Plays a clever pass. And he's cut it out. Danger averted for now. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Hernandez looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Lee Kang-in. Cut out in the nick of time. Looking to break out here. And it's Goretzka. It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? Plays it out to the flank. It's a fabulous position. And it's played forward. Now it's Kane. Gets away from his opponent. Kane battles to win it back. Chooses to go back. Goalkeeper's ball. Tries to switch the play. Lee Kang-in. Fabian Ruiz gets the dink one in. And he's straight offside. Fabian Ruiz brings it forward. It's Dembele. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Tar tries to get it forward quickly. Good challenge, he just stood firm. There is the half-time whistle.
Here we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Perugia need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
He's left his man. Oh, that's nice. Lee Kang-in. The message is clear, none shall pass. That's great strength on the ball. Kimmich. Surely. Oh, that's a fine challenge.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
He's had a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Hernandez gets it back.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Dembele provides an outlet.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Gets wrestled off the ball. Munich have a free kick. He's found his man. How about a shot? Turns and goes back. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Perugia are now matching their opponents blow for blow, despite the scoreline.
Goretzka with a definite foul there. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. 2 changes being made right now. Hakimi goes looking. Gnabry plays it out to the wing. A real chance to break. Kane. Now it's Gnabry. Hoists it forward. And the counter is on. Kane. Ball through needs to be good here. Can he? He's gone for it! Sticks it away! And And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
Munich take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in. And here's Kane.
This game seems as if it's going to go beyond the rescue point.
Shot at goal! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Kane should really have closed the game out then, and this could come back to haunt him. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And here's Kane. Striding, has a pop! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Could move up a gear here. He's got away. And it's Kane. Just brushed off the ball there. That's been levered clear. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Forward it goes. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, this hurts. The pain of defeat very evident, and there are hard lessons to be learnt from it all when they regroup. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Perugia really were sleepwalking in central defence, and the alarm just never went off.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of... has a goal! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Goes for goal! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
They've played it short. And they've been caught out here. Pedro Neto, nicely controlled. A real chance to break. Has he picked him out? Has a pop! Caicedo tries to switch the play. Chalobah. Just brushed off the ball there. Chalobah. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Goes for a sweeping cross. Casemiro knocks it away. Pedro Neto. How about a going for goal? So who's he picking out? The assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Chance, hits one! He scored! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Manchester break the deadlock.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
James. Caicedo. Chelsea are seeing plenty of the ball at the moment, but still they trail. Receives it from behind. Chance! Timely intervention. And it's been taken short. Offside that time. James. Pedro Neto. James. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto with the delivery. And he's there to clear it. Bruno Fernandes. Caicedo. James. Palmer. Pedro Neto provides an outlet. Real chance! It's come back out! He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great coaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
So here comes the substitution. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Chalobah.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Looking to break out here. Bruno Fernandes. No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. Goalkeeper's ball. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto conjuring up some magic on the right-hand side. He's had a shot! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
We hit half-time. What it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Look, this match promised goals, and it certainly hasn't let us down. It's been really, really entertaining.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. Already up and running for the second half.
Chelsea playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
Caicedo.
Coaxed through there. Good idea, just poorly executed. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Caicedo. Chalobah.
James. And help's available out wide. Gets the better of his man. And that's been levered clear.
Casemiro
Gets it back. He's picked him out. Bruno Fernandes.
Manchester have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break.
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
Pedro Neto. Here it is now, surely. Chipped through. Diogo Dalot gets it away. James. Hoists it forward. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Has a pop! He scores! And again they hit the front. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Forward it goes. Cuts it out. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Caicedo. James. Palmer. He's got away. Oh, surely! And it's been taken short. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Turns and goes back. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Ball's gone out of play. He's had that put on a plate.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And it's played forward. Has a hit! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Manchester given another corner. Knocks it away. De Ligt. Manchester are playing with a pleasing width here.
Especially that front line.
Is it working for you?
It's not movement for the sake of it, and yes, it is working for me. There's a purpose to create space.
And he's cut it out. Cleared away.
Manchester are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Casemiro tries to get it forward quickly. Now a chance to break. Mathieu. Just 5 minutes left. It upfield. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. He gets past his man.
Chelsea have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Diogo Dalot. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Caicedo. Chance! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. And that's that. Passion and panache and perseverance, and in the end, parity. A really good game to watch. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Chelsea certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. Wonderful scenes here in the Dutch capital inside this terrific arena. One that does more than justice to the stature of the man whose name it bears. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
As you can see, we've already started here. Cambiasso. Needed a better pass there. Chance to break, going through. Either side especially adventurous early on. Battles to win it back. Goes for goal! They've scored! There is the breakthrough! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. That's clear cut, it's a free kick. Locatelli. It's come loose. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here. There's a lot of movement going on, there's no shortage of options.
So I guess they're looking to play around their opponents as opposed to through them.
Yeah, the style is designed to dominate the ball, and so you dominate your opponents.
Away from immediate danger. Place it into the box. Tries to get it clear. Forward it goes. Cambiasso. He's made sure that that won't get through. Finds himself eased off the ball. Locatelli. Torino are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Plays it over to the other flank. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch.
Well, the crowd aren't happy. They wanted a shot and it didn't arrive. Merino.
And the shot!
Oh, I like the little feint he came up with to produce the effort. Very, very tidy.
There to hoof it away. And this could be the final action of the first half. And that's been levered clear. Puts it into the middle. Header! Goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Great reactions in front of goal. He just saw what was... And the first 45 minutes are up. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done. But that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Tried to play it through.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
It's a throw in. Lovely bit of skill. That intervention was very necessary. That's not going to make it.
Merino.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Hoists it forward. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Oh, good interception.
London have anticipated an aerial bombardment.
Just looks like mass defence.
Yeah, it's a case of needs must at certain times, Peter, and they have to respond to what's being asked of them.
Forward it goes. Breaks on here. Good ball. A chop has a hit!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Chip through, cuts it out. Tried to play it through.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
And it's got through. Changes here from both sides, in fact. Well, the referee's seen the board and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. Has gone out. It's pretty clear that he's being singled out.
Well, there's certainly a coordinated attempt to shut him down, which is, I suppose, a natural response.
Yep, it's a corner. They've played it short. Locatelli plays it out to the flank. He's had a shot! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
And he could have eased the pressure on his team by taking them within one of an equaliser.
Martin. And it's played forward. Gabriel Jesus. Forward it goes. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Chooses to go back. There's a long ball, well weighted. And he's got the ball glued to his feet. Could move up a gear here. Good idea, just poorly executed. It's got through to him. Gabriel Jesus. Now, can he capitalise? Gabriel Jesus with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Torino can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Kostic. That's a hit one! He scores! Deep into injury time! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot. And that's that. Torino probably deserved a share of this. But of course, you don't always get what you deserve. And they're going to have to swallow a defeat. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Torino really were sleepwalking in central defence, and the alarm just never went off.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town. And the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too. And all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. Truly is quite a sight to behold here. The Mineirão, amongst the largest stadia in this part of the world. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is has a goal! Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Foot in. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Gets it upfield. Forward it goes. And it's been taken straight back. It's come loose. Oh, really good feet. Hoists it forward. Oh, good interception. What a ball this has turned out to be. Has a pop! It's there!
Dortmund are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Dortmund break the deadlock.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Done very well to intervene. A real chance to break. Here it is now, short shoots! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Brandt proving impossible to wrestle off the ball. Saka, there's the through ball, gets away from his opponents, driving on, a real charge here, and he's whipped it in low. Schuller, who does have an assist to his name. Patrick van Aanholt. Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, he's caught him in or out. London present their opponents with the best possible chance here to further improve their position of comfort. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. He was just never going to miss.
Well, he took a chance, hoping that the goalkeeper would dive, and that's exactly what he did.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Out towards the flank. And through to the goalkeeper. Well, that's where he wants it. Brandt showed plenty of zest in getting... he's pulled him up for that challenge. Saka. Brandt. And it's played forward. Patrick van Aanholt. Brandt. Who's ball? Who's going to get there?
That's just very well played. He can hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
He's through and all alone! Chance! They've done it! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, showed great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of them.
And the first 45 minutes are up.
So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
And if you're just back from your break, has a hit! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
And it's been taken short. Can he deliver?
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
He's gone for it! It's there! A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
I just thought that was going to hit the outside of the post for a moment there, but it just curled enough to catch the inside for a very good strike.
He's made it 3, quite a day at the office for him.
This is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically taken on this team single-handedly, and they don't know how to stop him.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
It's got through, and the finish! They've scored! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
London get themselves back into contention.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
And the shot! Rice. This is promising. Played out to the right. Has a pop!
Oh, maybe it was one of those moments when he just caught it too well.
They've played it short. This could fall anywhere.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
Tries one! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class weight.
Tries to get it forward quickly. There's no flag. Real chance! Really well taken goal. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due. And it was a brilliant setup and finish.
Has a hit! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
Going through.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Clearance and very necessary.
Dortmund merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Cut out in the nick of time.
Dortmund showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Chipped through. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee.